Hello friends, and welcome back to our home. This video is all about some weekend homemaking. I want to get a bunch of stuff done, and I want to get it done this morning, and I want to get it done quick. I do not want to spend my whole day cleaning. That's not what weekends are for. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get to cleaning. Let me start off by introducing myself. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Maryann. I'm a wife and a homeschool mom of 2 kids, and here on our channel you're going to find a lot of homeschool and homemaking content, as well as some homesteading stuff kind of sprinkled in as well. We have a small homestead in Nova Scotia, Canada, and we have a large garden, and we have some chickens and rabbits, so those things creep in on our channel a little bit, especially coming into the garden season. I'm going to have quite a bit going on there, but mainly homeschool content and homemaking. I absolutely love being a homemaker. It really, really does fill me with so much joy. I think that being a homemaker is it's such a calling. And, you know, I worked full-time for almost 18 years as a master hairstylist. And it was only recently, within the last couple of years, that I stepped away from that to be home full-time. And honestly, as much as I loved my career, I have never looked back, not even once. So anyway, that's just a little backstory on me if you're new to the channel. I actually do have an entire video that I made explaining why I left my career to stay home. And I can link that in the description box if you're interested in that. Anyway, I am in my daughter's room right now. She's 11, and I always have the kids clean up their own bedrooms, but every now and then I come in like I'm doing today and just give my own little touch on everything. You know, kids, they do a great job. However, there's nothing like when mom goes in and, you know, gets into the nitty-gritty stuff. So that's what I was doing today, and the kids were so excited to come home and see their nice, fresh bedrooms. I hope that this video is giving you some motivation and inspiration to get some jobs done at your own house. I know that as a mom and as a homemaker, sometimes the things that we need to do, it can feel overwhelming sometimes, it can feel daunting, but you know, your work is so important and it has such a positive effect on your home. So if you have jobs at home that you know you need to get done, then please take this video as a little bit of help and encouragement, and just get it done, because you're never going to regret getting up, doing the work, and then feeling good afterwards. If you are new here and you've not hit subscribe yet, please do so. I really do appreciate you being here. I have a lot more content on the way, and you're not going to want to miss out. Now I'm in my son's room, and his room, it was a mess, as you can see. He is 6 years old, and he plays hard with his toys, which is wonderful. I think that's how little boys should be. And again, he comes into his room, he cleans things up, but today I just wanted to go in there and do a real thorough job, because As you can see, it really, really needed it. Now, you may have noticed in my daughter's room, all of the stuffed animals that were on her bed. Well, you're going to see here in a minute, my son has, I'd say, just as many stuffed animals, very, very close. And it's a lot, but they love having these stuffed animals on their bed, and they do play with them. But if anybody has any good ideas or suggestions for storage solutions for stuffed animals, I am open. So please, if you have an idea for me, put it in the comments, because they do want to keep their stuffed animals. They love them, they play with them, and they like having them on their bed, but they take up a lot of space. So please send me your ideas. I will gladly take them. That rocking chair in the corner, that is the rocking chair that I got when my daughter was born. So that it was in her nursery, and then it was in my son's nursery. And he still has it in his bedroom. He loves it. When we tuck him into bed at night, whoever's tucking him in, we'll just sit in the chair for a few minutes while he's falling asleep. And that chair means so much to me. I'm very sentimental. And when I look at that chair, it just brings back so many memories of all the nights that I was rocking my babies and feeding them. And oh my goodness. And they're growing up so fast, 6 and 11. It really is hard to believe that they're getting that old. But I cherish every moment that I have with them, which is one of the reasons why I decided to be home with them. And homeschooling is such a blessing. If you are homeschooling, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you're not homeschooling, but maybe you're considering it, I encourage you to just think about it, look into it. I have a lot of videos on it. You can go through and look at those. There's so many great resources out there. If you do decide to homeschool, just know that you will not be alone. There is so much help and so much support. All right, so a minute ago, you probably saw I was throwing all the stuffies off of his bed and taking more out from behind the rocking chair. So you're going to see that here in a sec. I'm going to start bringing them back up onto the bed. So once again, please, in the comments, give me some suggestions. I've seen those things that you can hang from, I don't know if it's from the ceiling or from the wall. It's like a bag for stuffies. And I think that those are great, except that I know that my son, he probably wouldn't be able to reach that. He probably wouldn't be able to get the stuffies out of there to play with. So I'm not sure if that would be the right solution for him or not. But look at all of those. I set them up on his bed. Now he has a couple favorites that he always plays with. But the other ones, he's very sentimental as well. I talked about myself being sentimental. He is too. And so some of these stuffies to him just have a lot of sentimental value to them. But it's just a lot. It really, really is. So again, any suggestions, leave them in the comments. All right, so now I'm in our bedroom, and all I really had to do in here today was make the bed. There wasn't much else, but it just felt so good to get the bed freshly made. I do make my bed every single day. I am one of those people. However, It does not have to be made right at the beginning of the day. I'm okay if it gets made a little bit later, but I like it to be made before I get into it at nighttime. My bed's not made for 2 minutes, and she's already on it. Oh, Angel, we love you so much, but you're going to mess up my freshly made bed. While I'm cleaning the bathroom, I just wanted to say thank you for being here with me. I know that there is so many things you could be doing and, channels you could be watching, and I really appreciate your time and the fact that you want to hang out with me today. If you haven't already, click subscribe. Like I said before, homemaking, homeschooling, and homesteading, those are all the things you're going to find here on this channel. So if you're into any or all of those things, then stick around. Okay, it's toilet time. Time to clean the toilet. My least favorite job, but it's one of those jobs that you have to do. You can't ignore it. And when you have a little boy in the house, you especially cannot ignore it. And if you have boys, then all I'll say is, well, if you know, you know. I'm in my mudroom now, and this room is probably, I'd say, the room that stresses me out the most when it gets messy. And I think it's just because we're in here all the time, in and out with our dog and, the kids running in and outside to play. Plus because we have chickens and bunnies, hay and straw gets tracked in here. It's just, it is a mudroom. I know that's what it's for, but I have to stay on top of it. Otherwise, it gets out of control really, really quickly. But I love all the windows and how bright and airy our mudroom is. I'm really, really thankful for that. But I do need to stay on top of it. And I do clean this room in some way almost every single day. All right, so you see that blue bin in the corner? That blue bin drives me crazy. That is our chicken feed, and it's kind of a long story as to why it's in the house, but it's not going to be there very long. We had, long story short, a raccoon issue. Anyway, we had to bring it in for now, but it will be going back outside, hopefully sooner rather than later. For those of you that have watched my videos before, you're probably noticing something new in the living room, and that is the piano. The piano was downstairs in the toy room, but I don't know, maybe a week ago or so, my husband and I decided to bring it up to the living room instead, and it's been working really, really well in there. The kids are loving it, they're practicing their piano more often, and I just think it's a nice addition to the living room. So I'm just doing a really quick tidy up in the living room today. It was nothing major, vacuuming around the wood stove, vacuuming the rug, just kind of putting things back in order. I'm almost done my cleaning for the day. After I'm done the living room here, I head into the kitchen, and it just feels so good to get all of this done. Okay, here we are in the kitchen, and I'm just giving the countertops a really good wipe down. And yes, if you look on the edge of my countertops right there, kind of closer to the camera, you're going to see Scotch tape. That is because the strip on the side of the counter is coming off. We just moved into this house, about a year and a half ago now, and we absolutely love it. It's a great home in the country. We absolutely love it. But there are some updates that we need to do, and the countertops are one of them. So we just don't see much point in really trying to fix it, because we do plan on replacing those countertops. So for the time being, we've just been putting Scotch tape on the edge to keep that little piece from peeling off. I know it's probably not the best option, but it's working for now. All right, we're on the home stretch now. This is the last chore that I wanted to get done today, was just getting these dishes washed up. We do have a dishwasher, but I haven't used it in about a month or so, and I'm actually really enjoying not using my dishwasher. And I honestly never, ever in a million years thought that those words would come out of my mouth. But I don't mind washing dishes. I actually find it kind of therapeutic. I just let my mind wander, and same with cleaning the sink here. I find cleaning the sink so satisfying. I use baking soda and vinegar. You'll see me spray some vinegar in there. I just keep vinegar in a spray bottle. I find it's an easy way to get it into the sink, and it really works well to just take off all the stains, and it's so satisfying to rinse it all out and just see a fresh, sparkly, shiny sink. Well, I'm all done for today. I've been cleaning for, probably about 2 hours or so real time. So I'm done. I'm ready to have my lunch. John and Rebecca will be home soon, so I'm glad that I got everything done before they got home. I'm going to have my lunch now and just relax and enjoy a nice tidy home. It honestly feels really good. Nothing I did today was a deep clean in any way, just sort of regular maintenance. But you know what? As a homemaker, those things have to be done. You want to keep your home running smoothly. It's not always about big, huge, deep cleans and massive, reorganization. Those things are great. And there is a time for that, but that was not today. Anyway, I really, really want to thank you for hanging out with me today. I so appreciate your time. So click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.